in this current scenario. And we will assure that we will take care of mental health in all aspects. There is a talk on building legal capacity and discuss about how we can work within a legal system and how we can work further. Dr. Shalija Tetali, Additional Professor, IPH, Hyderabad. Madam has, shared in a very simple and very specific manner how to, assessment, how to do the disability management in simple manner. Dr. Shilpa, Faculty NIPED, she presented about disability solution program which we are conducting in NIPED. She shared very valuable and very different program which we are conducting in NIPED. She also shared that every year we are training more than 500 candidates per year. We conducted so many short-term courses, long-term courses, community activities. So she had shared a total 47 paper has been presented, 13 poster has conducted, and author presented their valuable experience. Our chairperson and judges, they have done lot of exercise to select the best paper and to select the best paper. It is very difficult because each and every paper is very, very important, because some are qualitative, some are quantitative, some are value based, some are case study. So it is really very difficult to pick one, the best one. But our expert, so they have done. We hope that this 2 days national conference, which will be very, very fruitful in further, and we had a long association with various organizations also. The student and participant, that is, I would like to share that from 12 state people participate in this 2 days national conference, which is definitely amazing. We all are blessed that NIPED provide and committed to work for the betterment of life of person with disability. Technology, education, mental health, and new innovations always be helpful for the professionals to enhance their expertise. Today, in the last session, Mr. Shankar, Mr. Srivastav, and Madam Shalja, she shared a very, very valuable, their presentation was very valuable. So all we have learned, all we have, carry, we have lot of take-home messages. So I would like to share one more thing, that today we received so many calls after, watching our YouTube live from yesterday onward. Many more participants, registered today itself. So it was it gave us a motivation, because we are doing for the disability management. So as of now, we have 204 participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Smita Avasthi ma'am to say a few words with us in this valedictory session.
Good evening, everyone. I really don't have words, because for me this was a really wonderful conference which was looking at the future. There were amazing discussions, presentations which were looking at the individual, the awareness, the individual with disability, the awareness, the technologies, and it was a very nice conglomeration of everything presented, and every presentation was really something with that we all as professionals also are learning and taking notes, and there's a takeaway for everybody. And I think this is something that we really need more of in the country. There is a requirement for sharing that knowledge that is already existing. And I think that is a gap maybe we need to find a way to share, so that we can take advantage of the work that has already gone in this field. Thank you very much, Major Ramkumar. You are doing a brilliant job, and uh, the motivation that you provide for taking an organization as large as this, I think that is amazing. So thank you for that leadership. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And now I would request Dr. Smita Deshpande, ma'am, to share a few words with us.
Good evening to all of you. Indeed, it is my pleasure to be here for this conference. And it was a truly transformative conference because even at any stage of life, I think if we are ready to learn, we learn something new in every conference by listening to the experts. And I'm truly thankful to Major Ramkumar and to Amrita who organized this conference, and to all the other organizers who were running around and making sure that we were all comfortable. Most of all, I would like to thank you, the audience, who have been so interactive and so ready to express your ideas and ask for your clarify all your doubts. Uh, the paper presentations were excellent, very interesting, an eye opener, and of course, the keynote speakers were experts in their field. So it was a pleasure to listen to them. And I myself can say that I learned a lot, and I hope you have many more conferences like this. I wish NIPED all success in its endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am. We have a distinguished guest for this program, Professor Lalita, ma'am. I would request our director, sir, to give a floral welcome to Professor Lalita, ma'am.
So thank you, Dr. Jayalalitha ma'am, for being here, and I'm very grateful to Madam because after Madam becoming BOS chairman, our work got accelerated, and we are in track with OU. So thank you for that first. Dr. Jayalalitha is assistant professor in the Department of Education, College of Education, Osmania University, and she is currently the chairperson, Board of Studies in Special Education. I welcome you, madam, to speak few words about this conference.
A very good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais and a wonderful team and participants who have come over here from all the way throughout the nation. So I congratulate the NAPID and congratulate all the participants for your wonderful efforts to bring something, very needed, much needed initiative into this field. And I am a very not directly connected with special education, but few experiences I have, and I know most of the professionals. I have read about them. I have, as a student of special education, because I remember still it's my first batch in general B.Ed, introducing special education as an optional way back in 1992. So I remember all the words the professors have really given us and the kind of inputs we have taken out from the special education. So that still lingers into my ears, what I have learned, what is barrier-free environment, the concept and the philosophy behind the special education, and the travel and the journey of the special education till date. So I am really happy to find this conference bringing so many people together, as ma'am and the dignitaries have spoken about, the purpose of this conference. And by the report, I could really get that, this has been really realized in these 2 days. The sharing, mostly the sharing component, and we could see all the stakeholders from the state and the philanthropists, the people who are the field functionaries, who are the professionals, the guidance behind all this endeavor. Definitely, I think it's a fruitful effort for all of us, and I really thank the organization for calling me here, though I am not having that much of professional knowledge about this field. But still, see, it is an endeavor, and this is something has to sink into the society. Because from that end, if I see, I could really see people who are sensitized about this. The policymakers, the policies that go here, we have a lot of, because of the diversity in the country. So we could see the kind of questions, that are arising in the last session, where we were trying to find out the facilities, the kind of availability, the accessibility to the needed interventions. So it is quite important for us to, bring all this knowledge into one platform. So every stakeholder has to have the responsibility to know about it. So sensitization and having the knowledge about it and trying to implement. When I say, because I happen to be also a Child Welfare Committee member of Hyderabad, quite often we come across the children who are invisible. As such, the children who are vulnerable become double vulnerable when they are in the, disability. When they have the disability, they are double victimized. And we do not know the kind of agony that goes through these children. So last time also I was just sharing, the kind of vulnerability of these children with disabilities doubled and tripled and multiplied. And I was looking at Atul Srivastaji's presentation from the state. We are trying to, bring so much. There is much to do, much is required in the field. And it's a very promising aspect for me to see all the, the young generation who are vibrant in their thoughts, or vibrant in their contributions. So it really gives us a very promising future to the nation. So the first and foremost thing from these days, I really like to, break the isolation between the structures, the structural barriers we have in the system. So education is education. There is no separation in whether the child or the person belongs to any kind of vulnerability or, having a kind of problem. But education is something which is an omnibus word which needs to be informed, which needs to be practiced. So with this note, I'm thankful once again to the organizers for calling me here, and thank you very much, and congratulations to all the participants in the organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. And now I request Dr. Shailaja Rao, ma'am, to share a few words.
In conclusion, and also looking forward for a brighter collaborations across the board, I would wish all the best to NIPID organizing team to go on with more conferences of this nature, which are vibrant, stimulating, and promotional also. Of course, the dignitaries have already sparked the fire and made the thought process begin. I'm sure all of you will go back with a lot of enthusiasm, good ideas. So please let us know how we can meet again sometime for some good. That's what I will pray for. And this conference definitely was transformative in many ways. One is, as Madam rightly said, it broke the barriers. It did not allow people to stay in their own domains, but how we can work together, that is one platform that has come up now. And both Dr. Deshpande and Dr. Avasthi have given such a beautiful, vivid description about the interventions and the problems that face in the social domain. Without looking at the culture and the quality of life and the parenting styles, I don't think we can reach anywhere effectively, particularly in the area of disability. So I think the keynote addresses were very good take forward messages, and also the sharing of the latest information. So we know what are the areas that are left out and what are the areas we have worked sufficiently and what direction we need to change. And so many innovative ideas that came up by the presenters, amazing diversity that we saw in these 2 days. So I'm thanking to make me part of it, and I really enjoyed, and I'm going back with a lot more energy and enthusiasm, and looking forward to meeting you all again sometime. And I thank director and the organizing team for beautifully making arrangements. We all enjoyed these 2 days. I didn't even know how these 2 days passed by. So that itself should be a compliment. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Now may I request our respected director, sir, to say a few words to us.
Very good evening, and my respects to the dignitaries on the dais and all the participants. At the outset, it is very pleasing the way the 2 days have passed, and the very basic idea of such conferences is idea sharing, networking, and collaborating for future work for the cause of the person with disabilities. And I'm very happy that the set intent of this conference has been met, especially when it comes to NIPIT. We had huge and very valuable and very futuristic discussions with many participants here for future collaborations. And what more is, actually it is very very educative in the sense that we could see what all is happening actually. Like Madam presented towards the end, that MNC, the program, what they're doing on early intervention, and the parent organization SID. Actually, if you all notice, we have been, even though we have been working with us, we wanted such ideas to be shared. So it's very happy and very pleasing that lot is being done, and the future of the PWDs in terms of use of technology and reaching out to the maximum is actually on the right lines. Here I would like to say that our secretary DPWD, as being graduate from IIT Delhi, always right from the time he took over, he has been insisting on use of technology and where we can reach to the maximum people. And NIPID as such, we have been trying our little best. And the participant, the presenter from Telangana is here. We also have signed a lot of MOUs with different organizations, even startups. We have very young people from Kerala who are like maybe in the early 20s who are doing a wonderful job. They wanted to do some work with us, and we have been collaborating with them. Likewise, very young people not from this profession but who have bright ideas. Actually, we have been collaborating with them. We have been working with a lot of NGOs. We have been working with the state governments. Even we have signed an MOU with Telangana Innovation Hub, and we are trying to take many of our initiatives forward using their technology, expertise and our domain expertise, because that is how things can work. Because we understand, we being in the field, there is no way that we can create or rather invest in that sort of that sort of level. We can't invest in terms of infrastructure and manpower also. So it's very wonderful and very very good to see that people coming forward, and the synergy on cross discipline is very important, and which is actually happening. And I do not know, maybe we are also, as many of the experts have said, NIPID actually endeavors to conduct such programs. At least 3 national conferences we intend to conduct every year, and we had the last national conference about 3 months back. That was mostly on inclusive education, which is again a very important topic, and that was also very well received, and a lot of initiatives, even use of technology in bringing about inclusiveness. We have actually had many presentations in that. And finally, before I conclude, I would like to say one thing. NIPID is open for any fruitful collaboration with anyone and everyone, and all our facilities are open to all of you people. It's not that you need to be a member or partner or something like that. Even notwithstanding that, we have an excellent library, and you can actually use. Here, I'm very happy to inform you, many of our research outcomes actually are shared not just within the country but outside the country also. Like many people from SAARC, Middle East, and even the Southeast Asian countries approach us and they ask us permission to use them. We always say that okay, please use that because it's put towards the larger goal of disability, rehabilitation. But only thing is that no commercial exploitation without any prior permission. That is the only mandate we have. So when it can be for outside people, yes, it is very much open for all of you people. And I'm very sure that this is just a beginning of a new partnership with many of you people who have come for the first time to NIPID. And we look forward to continuously engage with all of you. And before I conclude, I would like to thank once again all the esteemed dignitaries and the participants and everyone, including the media. Actually, there has been a good media coverage about this program. It's very important, like, creating awareness, what we are doing, reaching out to the larger people is also very important. So I thank them also very much. And thank you very much to everyone for making this program a very success. And my best, what can I say? I congratulate all my colleagues for having put in a very tireless, very untiringly, they have put in a lot of efforts to make this program. A lot of effort has gone behind that. And by name, I would like to thank everyone with Dr. Amrita and Shilpa and, Sunita and Dr. Dashrath Chaudhary, Yatindra, Shravan Reddy, all. In fact, I don't want to name because if I miss some, it looks as if I don't acknowledge them. So it is by name. In fact, I would like to say everyone involved in that. Thank you so much. And I'm sure we'll continue this journey forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I request Dr. Shilpa ma'am and Dr. Amrita ma'am to please come and tell the names or list of winners of this poster presentation, ma'am. Yeah, please. Okay, thank you.
A very good evening to all, and I'm going to announce straight away the best paper and poster awards for which they are all waiting so eagerly. So the first prize in the category of best oral presentation goes to Dr. Sridhar Bodapati, and the title is Role of ICT in Teaching and Developing Various Skills for CWSN from Early Intervention to Pre-Vocational. Dr. Sridhar Bodapati, if you are here in the auditorium, please come on to the dais. And the second prize in the oral presentation goes to Sridhar Arava Mudan, using Prolog Go-To on iPad with a 24-year-old girl with ASD to provide personal information. Please give a big round of applause. And I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and present the best oral presentation award first prize. And the second prize also, please, both presenters can come together. Dr. Sridhar Bodapati, I think he is not there. Please, sir, you can please come. Yeah, we should have a group photos. Dr. Amrita, please join for the photo.
Technology to
This, ma'am, ma'am, you do the honors because
she was the chairperson, so she should do it.
So we have next the poster presentations. So the first prize in the poster presentation category goes to K. Aravind Kumar, and the title of the study is A Survey Study on the Awareness Levels Among General Education Pre-Service Teachers about Assistive Technology for Persons with Disability. Congratulations, K. Aravind Kumar. And the second prize goes to Surya D. Karanambigai Surya D. A retrospective study on disability awareness among general teaching professionals. Please come on to the desk. Okay. So what's your name? So these two best posters are going to Ramakrishna Mission Vidyalaya Coimbatore, and as Surya is not there, Mrs. Rupavati is receiving the award on behalf of Surya. And I would like to take this occasion to thank our judges panel. We had an extremely efficient judges panel. So thank you for meticulously evaluating the oral presentations and also the poster presentations. Thank you so much for all the judges, for all the moderators, and especially the student volunteers who are helping out the panel of judges. Thank you. Okay, I'm also given the responsibility to propose and vote of thanks. So thank you one and all. I think the time we are rushing through. Thank you so much, Professor Lalita ma'am. You have accepted our invitation and you have graced this occasion on the valedictory. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Smita ma'am. Thank you so much, Smita ma'am again. Both Smita ma'ams together. Thank you so much to my very own Shailija madam. Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you to all our invited resource persons. I know Shankar Matam Garu is here. Then Atul Garu from the government of Telangana is here. And all the professors, Shailija from IIPH, all are invited speakers. And a big thanks to all the participants who have taken so much efforts for coming here and attending this two-day conference in an offline mode. Because there were so many queries that we want to attend on an online mode. So we were doing it in offline mode. So thank you so much for taking all the time and coming here. And I would also like to thank the team of CDAC, Kolkata, Noida, and also Bengaluru, who were here yesterday and today. Thank you so much for being here. The team of RKMU, who has come with a team of students encouraging the young researchers. Thank you for encouraging them, and we can see that they back the prizes in the poster award. So thank you so much for guiding those students. And thanks to all the student volunteers. Without them, all these arrangements would have not been possible. You could have seen all my MPhil students, MNet students, diploma students, BEd students, all the students of the long-term courses here have contributed in many ways for the smooth conduct of this program. Thank you for the organizing committee, especially the Department of Estate and the purchase section, the account section, the administration section, who have given their unconditional support. All permissions, all approvals were given right away for all the things whichever I have asked and put up. So thank you so much, sir, for approving all the necessary administrative approvals, without which it would have not been possible. So a big clap for the entire organizing team. So thank you one and all. I think we will now close this valedictory ceremony with national anthem. The certificates are ready. The certificates will be given to you after the Janaganamana national anthem. We'll have a group photo with all the participants, and then the certificate distribution will be happening. And I'm sorry, I have not announced. The first, the best paper and best poster has prize money. The first prize is 10,000 in the paper oral presentation. Second prize is 5,000, and for poster presentation it is 5,000. First prize. Second prize is 3,000. So please give your bank details to Miss Nivedita. Yet again, in a med volunteer, please give your bank details. We will be transferring the money. Let us all rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्रविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे